Hey, you want to kill a boat? Battlefield 4 server, you pull out your RPG and you aim it at the boat. When you're shooting targets with an RPG at close range, you can consider it a point-blank shot. If that's the case, all you need is the aiming post in the middle of the window to hit the target. If you're that close, you don't have a lot of time anyway, so you want to just bring it up to the target, aim the aiming post right on it, and shoot. Take your RPG, aim it at it, and shoot. And that's about all the time you're going to have. Now, if you're going to hit targets that are a little more than point-blank range away, you have to consider using the front sights and foresights and lining it up with the target. So here in this picture you see the front sights, the rounded one at the front, which is around the aiming point, and the rear sights at the back. So you're going to be moving this slightly. If the target is moving, you're going to have to keep those two windows together to make sure that you hit your shot. So all you're going to do is look at the aim point and then raise and lower slightly to hit your target. Oh, I missed and hit the concrete. Oh, the concrete would have splattered the guy. So you're going to keep the aim point roughly on the target, and you're going to move it up and down based on elevation, because your shot now isn't a straight point blank shot. So you're going to keep it just like this. You're going to try and keep it right on the target like that. Okay? And it should hit. Now that's because you can kind of ignore the rocket ballistics, but when you're shooting RPGs over 50 meters, you have to consider that it's a really long shot. And so you can't treat it like a pistol or a rifle, you have to treat it like a rocket. So if you're farther away, let's say we're about 95 meters away from that target, you're going to want to put the aiming sight right underneath. Okay, let me explain myself. So when you're shooting a rocket, you have to consider its ballistic. If you look at my little picture here, you're going to shoot an arc, a ballistic arc. That's what the rocket's going to do. So you're actually raising the rocket head at the front of your RPG up higher than the back. In real life, that's what it looks like. And it's going to arc, it's going to shoot up and over and down on the target. So you have to raise the aim point in the middle of the front sight and the back sight. And you look here, 100 meters is about that far away on the aim point, and 200 meters is farther down if you and your target are flat. And in this video, we're only considering flat targets. So your elevation is the same as the elevation of your target, so you don't have to adjust further for if you're higher or lower. So if you're 100 meters away, that shot should do. Let's try that again. Hit the target, see? So just under the aim point red dot is roughly 100 meters, okay? And if you're aiming farther than that, you're going to have to raise your RPG higher. Let's try again. And this time we're going to aim at a target that's about 120 meters, and I'm going to put it at the same spot as I did for 100. And you're going to see that it's going to fall short, okay? So there's the aim point in the middle of the front sight and rear sight, the window. I brought it up to parallel to the target, raised it slightly above, and I take a shot, and it lands short. So you have to raise the post, you have to raise the sights a little higher. You're raising the rocket a little higher, so it takes a higher arc so it hits the farther target. In this shot, I raise it a little bit higher, and it hits. There you go. That's RPG Shooting 101. Thanks for watching.